Mike Griffith is completely. You know what? Mike Griffith is subversive. I know. I'm sorry. Get rid of it. Oh my! We had a little accident down there.
New set.
A new set. Yeah. What we need is we need Tony Bartone's car. We need a model of Tony Bartone's car in the
dragster.
A dragster. Yeah. Well, I guess we'd be more likely to have his funny car, huh? If there was a model.
Yeah. We'll get some. We actually had a little challenge just
Griffith's going to get us some models.
Find some models out there at the Hot Rod Reunion in the swap meet where you can find the manufacturer's midway. You can find about anything. I think I'll get a couple models, and over the winter, Mr. Amistoy will build one. I will hire somebody to build mine, and then we will compare them.
That'd be perfect
before the March meet.
I wonder if I could drag race these right down the deal here now. I wonder how it would happen here.
Yeah, you could.
Let me just see here. Okay, ready?
Oh.
Gravity works.
Well, that's what's happened a lot lately, Mr. Reed.
Well, that's what he gets. He didn't sign that car. I paid $50 for that car, and he didn't sign it.
I had to go. Signed.
It took like a month, 6 months to get that thing signed. Yeah, thank you for that. We're with Blake Bowser. He was in Boise all weekend. It was hotter than hell there, right?
It was. The Thursday was the hottest day we got there. It was like 107, and then it cooled off each day as we were there.
Were they like cursing you? Were they like cursing you? And
kind of blamed us for bringing the heat. Yeah.
Thank you for.
And beyond that, most of the state's burning up.
A lot of smoke there.
100 fires there and throughout.
Yeah, you could feel it and smell it. Your eyes are burning there. So it wasn't the nitro; it was the smoke in the air. So.
Fast Jack Beckman showed up and like.
Yeah.
I was looking at the Firebirds Facebook page.
Right.
They're like, oh, forget about Tony Bartone and his win or Bill Dunlap.
Beckman's here.
I mean, he just shows up at places. He's a wild man.
Yeah, he's worse than we are. He gets an off weekend and
he goes
racing. We go to the races.
Didn't he drive like a comp dragster or a super comp, which is what he basically got to start in?
That's what he got to start in.
So he got into one of those and drove there this weekend,
drove
right?
all four. They have a bracket portion of that show that's a separate race each day, and the bracketeer, the biggest class, which he was in, Thursday is a $5,000 payout. In fact, Krista Sudan from Bakersfield won on Thursday.
Really?
Yep, and then Friday is
Write
a $5,000.
that down, Griffith.
Yeah,
we gotta get that down because that's an all area thing. We gotta get that in there.
Friday's a $5,000 payout. Saturday's a $7,500 payout. Then Sunday's a $5,000 payout. So this guy's running from some money there.
Wow.
So Jack didn't win any
Jack
money,
did not win.
No, he did not.
But he raised $2,400 for the Infinite Hero project, so that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, he had a helmet there, but he had a chance to buy for I think it's $20 ticket, something like that, and he raised some money. So.
Now we've got to get Jack somehow if he comes to the Hot Rod Reunion. He's got to drive something down the track, carry some of those coins, and then some of those coins and get a little money from the Hot Rod Reunion
there you
folks.
Go. Yeah,
I'll buy a coin if he
absolutely
does something.
Yeah, definitely.
Just we'll touch back.
But he did say he'd come on the show.
Oh, good.
He'd call in. In fact, we talked about maybe a little U.S. Nationals preview.
Okay, perfect.
So he said just give him a call and he'd love to do it.
All right, perfect. We'd love to have him on there.
Be fun.
Just remind everybody that coming December 5th, we're going to do our end of the year special section. All area driving awards will be announced on that day. We got plenty from Famoso already who have raced at Famoso. There's going to be probably at least 5 to 10 guys, we think.
Oh, yeah, there's 4 or 5 right now. So
cool.
Yeah.
So I'd say we'd be in the 6 to 10 guys from Famoso as part of that, which is got to give the drag racers a little love. They work hard too.
Absolutely.
And starting this weekend, we're back out at Famoso Raceway this weekend with the Red Light Series. This is a great event starting. It's just Saturday, right? It's
just Saturday night. Yeah, gates open at 7.
And what do you think you're going to see there as far as cars go, as far as car count goes?
Car count, well, he's capping it at 100 cars. I have not talked to Jesse this week. That's the guy putting it on. But his goal is 100 cars, which makes it very manageable for you to get all your times and your runs and take those times and calculate them out. He's got awards for all kinds of stuff, doing a car show as well. So it's enough time for him to get it all put together and us have a good time and get out there before it gets too late. So that's the plan.
And then next week,
I can't believe Anwar's already here.
Anwar's back here, and then I was in a store the other day. And I saw some guy wearing an Anwar shirt. I started making get Butch back in here.
Yeah, it's crazy.
This is their summer national, so this is
third race of the year.
Third race of the year. They got one more after this, which would be their overall
big
championship.
Finale. Yeah.
And he's expecting obviously a big
probably usual. It'll be
250 cars,
275. I don't know. It's really just. I keep thinking the heat's going to determine the car count, but
It doesn't seem to impact it, does it?
No. Well, Butch has a good schedule. He runs only 2 qualifiers Saturday. They park on Friday night, so it's out of the heat. We do 2 qualifiers Saturday. We're done before it gets too hot. Race on Sunday, and we're done before it gets too hot. So it's really it's pretty manageable as far as the heat. Yeah.
I don't know what the long-term forecast. Griffith usually knows the weather.
It's going to be. It's cooling off. It's going to be mid-90s this weekend.
This
and
weekend.
Long-term beyond that is maybe even a little cooler. So it could be just great weather
I
for
was
that.
just watching the news the other night, and they said we only average like 10 days over 100 in August, which seems weird to me. I thought it would be a lot hotter, but that's our average.
Yeah.
So
And
if we get that, we should be in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
What was it? Monday night it was hot, and then it was like a smoke pit in this place.
It was.
Yeah, terrible.
Yeah. I just got home from
you walked
trip
in
Monday
yeah.
night, and I was like, wow,
Yeah.
I just
And
left
then-
all this.
This August schedule, it's not too far off before Nitro. And
September, it's going to be, we got our last summit race. We've got our Saturday night Nitro. What else we got? We got one more thing. Oh, one of our street tuners, and then Import Face-Off. They'll all be in September.
Import Face-Off
so
coming back?
It'll be the end of September.
Oh, wow.
We do a street tuner on Saturday, and then IFO on Sunday. I think that's the last weekend of September.
So Import
got a
Face-Off
Nitro
now
show.
running two shows. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
January, February, I think it was when they first were here. February, I
They're
think it
like-
was.
like in February,
And,
before the March meet, right?
February, and then come back in September. So
And that one usually generates a pretty big card count.
this one's not as big as his first of the year, but it's still pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, still
What-
pretty good.
The Nitro's on, is it on the 12th?
19th, I think.
19th?
and that one
That's over
generates
there.
a lot of swag for people. 'cause
That's our
it's,
big. In fact, we'll have to get
so-
Matt. Matt's sitting over here on the side. We'll get him on before we get too close to it, and he can let us know what we got for his giveaway. And
Right.
he can
Hotels.
probably shout something out if he knows anything.
Fan
It's a big
appreciation.
fan appreciation
Yeah.
night, and yeah.
Grand prize again in Vegas with,
Oh,
Yeah,
Vegas
we
Grand
got that.
Prize.
with the Toyota Nationals.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a Vegas giveaway where you get to get in the track and you get to stay in the hospitality area with Ron Cap. So
Oh, that wouldn't be too
Napa's
bad.
real good about doing that.
Very nice.
and
So,
$25
yeah.
a carload.
I
Or
don't
you
think
got-
that one we're going to
that
do.
one you-
yeah,
that
we're
one
gonna
you
do
do,
a regular
okay.
show. In fact,
Regular
I just
show?
talked to Ed, the Outlaw Jones, this weekend. He's the wheel stander. He may have a show that's canceling that weekend. If he does, he's going to show up in Bakersfield.
Oh, very
for the
nice.
Oh,
Saturday
that would
Nitro
be
show.
great.
So yeah,
It's about time to get a Will
We'll
Stander
have
out
Ed,
there.
the Outlaw Jones, and
We're old
Nitro
school.
funny cars, and a little shootout for the front motor cars plus fuel altered. So it's going to be a pretty cool deal, and jet cars, of course.
And
yeah.
half a bajillion chances to win something.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. No, we've had good SeaWorld in the past, and Hodell's restaurant, and the place in Paso.
You must have had 20 Vina Robles, right?
Vina Roll. I was
Right.
trying to think of the name. I
Right.
couldn't think of it. Yeah,
You must have
that's
had
it.
like 500 different prizes.
We had a lot.
Yeah,
and
that's
that's
incredible.
all. Again,
That's all
thanks to
Matt.
Matt. He goes out and gets it all done.
incredible.
So he's already started on it. Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Let's go back real quick. Now, the Nitro night,
Yeah.
funny cars. We're going to see the same kind of funny car field. Do you think, as far as the size of it goes?
Probably. I think we'll probably be in the neighborhood of 16 or so, something
Okay.
like that. Yeah. I know we're going to have 7 or 8 front motor cars. They're actually having a little, they've got together. The gentleman owns the high-speed top fuel car that Bill
Right.
Dunlap drives. Tom Sheelar, he's put up $2,500, I think it is, for
Nice.
they're going to do a little shootout. They're going to just all run, and then the quick 2 come back, and the winner of that pair gets the money.
Nice.
So they're going to run. Plus, we're doing a little thing for the fuel altered. So, yeah, 8 of them, 16. That's 24. Maybe 4 or 5, 6 fuel altered. Maybe 30 cars on the property.
Nice. Very nice.
Burning nitro.
So you were in Boise last weekend, and this
We
is
were.
the Night Fire. We talked about these guys last week, Roland
Yeah.
Leong and
Yeah.
Jim Murphy. Murphy had some good runs, but ultimately, this guy,
That's
Tony
the guy.
Bartone.
Yeah, they
Did
put
you,
it together.
did you watch the final?
I did.
What was your thoughts on the final? No, go back to that other one.
I
Forget Beckman for a second.
I was surprised. They were having problems all weekend,
Mm-hmm.
and they lucked out. The semis, I believe they were against Jim, and Jim Redlit ran a pretty good run, like a 570 something, and Redlit to Tony. But then in that final, Tony ran a 67, I think it was.
It's pretty
mid
simple.
60s,
255 or
Yeah,
something.
Yeah.
They figured it out. And the track there is in excellent shape. All the racers were loving it. The news extended the concrete pad over the winter and ground a bunch down track, and it was a really good track. The guys were hauling.
How's the fan turnout there? It's just-
Tremendous. Saturday night was, I mean, if I had to guess, I'd say there were maybe 5,000 fans there. So
deal.
really, really good.
Good deal.
Very
We just got to
nice.
get some more cars going there. And we actually met Monday morning, all the brothers and myself. We met at Denny's down the street from the hotel,
Right.
and just going over how we can get more cars to go to Boise. So
Well, one of the things,
yeah.
there's competing funny car race, IHRA.
there was one in Edmonton.
Edmonton had their race
Yeah.
in Edmonton, and so
that kept all the Canadian cars home. We had some bad luck the weekend previous at another race. 2 funny cars had some incidents and couldn't make it. Body damage to the cars. So normally they would have been there. Of course, we had our unfortunate incident in our last show.
Right.
Roger would have been there. Just some guys that just couldn't make it due to attrition, and some guys are just too darn busy to go racing right now.
Right.
A lot of guys just can't take off and go.
Yeah.
So it just it hurt a little bit, but the show was great. The fans that were there.
It's
all a good show.
It seems like just from my looking at it, seems like the focus was on the top fuel carbs. Like there was a lot of interest about this because there's everyone's trying to get after Bartone. Yeah,
I mean the car count was really good, and anybody who's a hitter in the country was there.
Right,
they were all there.
And
the guys that had traveled back east and won, like Dunlap and all the winners from this year were all there. So
nice.
It was a great field of top fuel cars.
All right.
I'm glad to see that it looks like the front-motored cars have kind of stabilized. It was looking like they were kind of in a potential death spiral for a while, and now it looks like it's stabilized. They found their core group, and they're
not
running
tearing
well.
things up as bad.
Yeah,
they're really
so
keeping the things kind of
it's really good to see
really
that.
Yeah.
Look like it's okay.
All right, we gotta get to a break. Again, Red Light Series this weekend, Saturday night at Autoclub Famoso Raceway. Next weekend, ANRA. Hopefully, we'll get Butch in here next week, and also looking forward to talking to Mr. Beckman, Fast Jack, doing great things on the NHRA. We'll be back after these messages with Steve Hughes of Kern County Raceway Park.